Hi chess friends, in the following game, Wesley has 2 queens, which is not enough to beat Magnus. Magnus plays with white, Wesley is black. White starts with d4, black plays knight f6, bishop g5, d5. This opening is called as Indian defense Tromsky attack. Knight d2, c5, attacks the d4 pawn. D pawn takes c pawn, e6. Black wants to take the c5 pawn with tempo with bishop. Knight b3 defends the c pawn. Knight b d7, e3, h6. Bishop h4. White wants to maintain the knight pin with queen. Knight takes pawn, knight takes knight, bishop takes knight, knight f3, castles on the king side, bishop d3, b6. Black wants to develop his bishop on b7, castles on the king side, bishop b7, c3, preparing b4, bishop e7, queen a4, increases the defense to bishop on h4, knight e4, bishop takes bishop, queen takes bishop, bishop takes knight, pawn takes bishop, knight d4, e5, attacks the knight again, knight e2, f5. Black wants to open the f file. Rook a d1, rook f7. Black wants to double the rooks on f file. g3, controlling the f4 square. Slightly better is knight g3, rook a f8. Queen takes a7 pawn was played. Better is queen c4, which pins the rook to king. Let's see the continuation. Queen g5, h3, queen h5, rook d6, queen h3. Black is slightly better. Back to the position. Queen takes a7 pawn, increases the advantage for black. f4 was played. Slightly better is queen e6. Queen takes b pawn, f3 was played. Black forgets the plan of opening the f file. This move changes the course of the game, as it changes the black's advantage to white's advantage. Better is f pawn takes e pawn. Let's see the continuation. F pawn takes e pawn, bishop c8, queen b3, bishop e6, queen b4, bishop h3. Black still has the advantage. Back to the position. f3, knight c1, queen g5. Black's idea is to move the queen to h2 and checkmate. Rook f e1. Slightly better is king h1, queen h5. Slightly better is queen g4, queen b5. White wants to counter the black's queen with queen on f1. Rook f6, preparing bishop a6. Bishop cannot be taken by queen, as checkmate follows. h4 was played. Better is king h1. If bishop a6, queen moves and queen h3, rook can come to g1 square and there is no checkmate. Back to the position. h4, rook g6, king h2. Otherwise the h4 pawn will be lost and the game. Rook g4, queen f1. Queen comes to rescue the king. Bishop c8, queen h1, rook takes pawn, pawn takes rook, queen takes pawn, check, king g1, queen g4, check, king f1, bishop a6, check, knight d3. Pause the video and find checkmate in 4 moves. Compliments on finding the mate. Let's check the checkmate. Rook f5, queen h2, rook h5, queen g1, queen h3 check, queen g2, queen takes queen, checkmate. Back to the position. But black played rook d8, b3, preparing c4 to cut the bishop range. Bishop takes knight, rook takes bishop, pawn takes rook, rook d1, d2, c4. Pause the video and find the best move to win the game. The move is rook d3, then rook c3 and rook c1. Whatever the move played by white, the game is over for white. But black played queen f5, queen h4, king h7, rook cannot be taken by queen as queen h3 check and queen g2 checkmate. e4, queen d7 was played, queen g6 is better, king g1, queen d3, king h2, queen e2, better is rook f8, rook g1, d pawn promotes to queen is a blunder. Best move is rook f8, black can win from there. Black has 2 queens, seems like white is lost, but Magnus played a brilliant move which saves the game. Pause the video and find it. Compliments on finding the move. The move is rook takes pawn on g7, king takes rook is forced, otherwise queen h6 checkmate, queen e7 check, king g6, queen e6 check, and the game is drawn. The white queen will keep on checking the black king wherever the king goes. So draw agreed by Magnus and Wesley. This is the best drawn game I have ever seen. If you like the video, share, subscribe and like. Thank you. Now it's puzzle time. White to play and win. Post your solutions in the comment section.